Welcome everyone to more Spy Fox and Dry Cereal walkthrough. And now we're going to go to the Feta Factory to rescue Mr. Udderly. Now as soon as you leave the Mobile Command Center, Spy Fox Spy Watch is going to beep. Right now.
My Spy Watch is beeping. Spy Fox to Mobile Command Center.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox here.
Hi, Spy Fox. Remember, you can call me via your Spy Watch anytime for help and information. Just press the mobile command button.
Will do. Spy Fox, out.
Next you want to head down the boardway. Now for the Greek cantina that you see right here, sometimes the happy hour changes. You never know what the hours is. Head down this way, the same way you did in the demo. Now unfortunately, you don't see the Deck Party Weasel guy. Not yet. Head down this way. Now the N.O.G that you see right here stands for Nectar of the Goats. If you click on the letters above, you'll know exactly what it stands for.
N.O.G. If I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, that stands for Nectar of the Goats, a world-renowned purveyor of goat milk and goat byproducts.
Next, you want to use the laser toothbrush that you got from Monkey Penny, and to cut through the steel door. Normally, Spy Fox would karate chop his way through a door. However, the door is made of solid steel. Use this laser toothbrush to cut through the steel door. And watch this. It's really good. The laser toothbrush makes impervy steel doors pervy.
The laser toothbrush makes impervious steel doors pervy.
Next, you want to head inside, and here's where Mr. Udderly is. And there he is.
Now that's a big sigh to be. No buts about it. That's Mr. Udderly, all right. And he's dangling over a pool of piranha. Now the question is, how am I going to get his rump roast down from there?
And these are the same piranhas from Spy Fox and Cheese Chase. Now here you see the temperature control for the piranha pool. Click this blue arrow to go down.
This must be the temperature control for this pool of piranhas. Kind of an odd fixture for a feta cheese factory. The piranha pool seems to be getting colder.
Just keep pressing until it goes all the way down. By pressing it some more, this will slow down these piranha creatures.
The little beasties seem to be slowing down.
And just keep pressing until it goes all the way to the end. One more.
Fish on ice. That should hold them. Now for Mr. Udderly.
Then pull this lever to lower down Mr. Udderly. Not today, piranhas. Nice try.
You saved me! Thank you, Mr.
Fox. Spy Fox. Routine rescue, really. Now I need to get you to our mobile command center for a debriefing.
Good! I need to change my pants. You've got to stop him, Mr. Fox!
All right, just calm down, Mr. Udderly. Why don't you start from the beginning and tell us what happened?
Well, it all started as a typical day at the office. When you're as important as I am, you're constantly fielding international cattle calls or doing grazing reports. Yep, you have to stay pretty sharp in the dairy biz.
Those pencils are very small and very tiny. But watch what happens here while Mr. Udderly is at work. Watch out for those rhinoceroses.
There were dozens of them. I fought them tooth and nail. Pow, 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 I did. My whole body's a weapon. Then suddenly, I smelled something revolting. It could only be one thing. Feta cheese! The stink was so overwhelming that I nearly passed out. Taking advantage of my momentary asphyxiation, kidnappers choked me and then forced me into a smelly dark bag. They whisked me away to Kid's Valley Fortress. It was just so humiliating being bagged up like a piece of beef.
But were you able to learn anything about what William the Kid is up to?
Well, thanks to a little bootline ingenuity on my part, I picked a few things up. Kid's demented scheme for gaining worldwide domination is run by a front company called Nectar of the Goats Corporation. He has a 5-part master plan. First, capture all the dairy cows in the world. As you know, he's already done that. Second, he built that Milky Weapon of Destruction inside his secret fortress. Third, use this Milky Weapon of Destruction to flood the capital with none-too fresh dairy milk. Fourth, frame all the poor dairy cows for this heinous crime. Fifth, take over the entire dairy world. My folks, someone needs to find that secret fortress and disarm that Milky Weapon of Destruction.
Here's the music that I enjoy.
Sounds challenging. I need to find that secret fortress and disarm that Milky Weapon of Destruction.
Oh, I almost forgot. When William the Kid's back was turned, I swiped the secret code that turns the Milky Weapon of Destruction off.
Good going. Where is it?
Well, I had to swallow the code before I could read it so it wouldn't be discovered. Can you believe it?
I find the whole thing a little hard to swallow. We need to figure out a way to get a look at that code. Someone needs to find that secret fortress and stop William the Kid.
And here's Professor Quack. You can click on him to speak to him.
Good morning, Spy Fox. I took the liberty of loading the vending machine with some of my ingenious new spy gadgets. You should take a look at some of them, Spy Fox. They may come in handy.
And they will come in handy. Now for the spy gadgets, where Spy Fox basically keeps his spy gadgets.
This is where I keep my spy gadgets.
You can only fit 4 spy gadgets at a time. You can't fit any more than 4 until you use what you have to keep up with. Now, the first spy gadget here is X-ray gum. This is what we're going to use to look inside Mr. Udderly's stomach to figure out the the code that turns off the Milky Weapon of Destruction.
X-ray gum. How does this work, Professor Quack?
Ah, that's my new and improved beef flavor X-ray gum.
Here's how it works.
I'll explain how it works. You take a stick out, put it up against something beefy, move it around, and then you can see the yucky stuff inside. The best part of all is, when you are done, you can chew the gum. It actually has a very refreshing, beefy flavor.
You know, 4 out of 5 dentists prefer X-ray gum for their patients who need X-rays.
A duck needs his fiber.
A duck needs his fiber.
Move the cursor to this yellow bin
That's X-ray gum.
to get the spy gadget. The thing about spy gadgets in this game, plus Spy Fox 2 and Operation Ozone, is that you can ask Professor Quack and to find out what each and every single one of these spy gadgets do. Next one is this egg container called the Spy Putty.
What is this egg-shaped container, Professor Quack?
This is a little gadget I call the Spy Putty.
This will also come in handy too.
What you do is open the cute little egg container and spread the putty on whatever you want to make a copy of. Press down and then peel the putty off. You have a perfect copy.
That looks rather silly.
I know what you're thinking. You think that the Spy Putty looks a lot like that silly stuff they sell in toy stores. What you don't know is that I thought of it first.
They stole his idea.
Those duplicitous duplicators stole my idea.
This is called a night vision shoe.
It appears to be a shoe. What is this gadget, Professor Quack?
Oh, that's the night vision shoe. One of my most ingenious inventions.
Here's how this one works.
If you happen to find yourself in a dark place, all you do is strap the shoe onto your head, and then you can see in the dark.
How illuminating.
Yeah, and it has excellent arch support.
It's like night vision goggles sort of thing. And the Spy Putty is kind of like the Silly Putty. Well, I'm going to end this part, and I'll continue on with more of this game in the next part. And the next part, if you're wondering what the other spy gadgets do, you'll find out in the next part. I'll also take a look inside Mr. Udderly's stomach to find how to turn off the Milky Weapon of Destruction. So, see you in the next part.